This is Rock Leach with Social Fire. Now I know John 3:16 says, "For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish but have everlasting life." Now, whosoever believeth in him. Now, I'm going to show you a video of a pastor that is saying that certain folk can't come to his church. He basically saying it irregardless to what the Bible say. Oh, you don't want to miss this video. Now, y'all gonna have to forgive me because I am a preacher at my heart. I'm a pastor, but I'm a preacher at my heart. And I have a great love for preachers who get up and preach with integrity. I don't care about the antics of whether you jumping, whether you hollering, whether you are hooping. Don't care nothing about that. I'm just saying, is the meat of the word that you're providing here, is it good? Are you rightly dividing the word of God, the word of truth? And so this is where I mainly reside at. And I care about preachers preaching the word properly. But I also know when you're not prepared. I also know when you up here, you should have been a comedian instead of a preacher. I also know when you're not really serious about what you're doing. And some of this stuff makes me very, very sad because then you have members who follow this dysfunction. You have a dysfunction that you give them every Sunday. And so they're being developed improperly. And because you have developed them improperly, they can't see nobody else right, because they believe that what you're doing is right and it's absolutely not right. And so I want to go ahead and show this right here. Almost didn't do this video just because this just bothers me almost to my soul, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you this right here. Let's go ahead and get into it. Let's go.
Straight and so is he.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Because we got a whole lot.
Now, immediately he's talking about I'm straight and so is he. I'm thinking he's talking about the other preacher over there with the same outfit on that he's got on. And, I don't know how you know if another man is straight or not. We just hope that he is straight. I'm just saying. And so just looking at this, I want to make you aware that I am going to stop the video and stay within fair use. So I have to stop it and give commentary. I don't know who this preacher is, but it's going to get worse. It's getting worse.
A whole lot. Our flowers in the church. They straight in the day and day and night. Oh, flower saints.
Flower saints. Okay, we talking about a sweet gospel here. Flower saints. And then he just had another man. Y'all know how I feel about a man wiping sweat off your head. I got to go get my bishop. I got to go. Well, I'm just saying, I never, just so y'all know, Rock Leach don't go for none of that. I'm too much of a man. I can open my own doors, wipe my own head. I got a whole wife that I'm happily married to, and I just don't want a man touching me. I'm just going to go ahead and say that now. That's not to say homophobic or anything like that. That's just my integrity as a man. I just believe in walking like a anyway, because I could go down that road. But this is the thing that I'm looking at right here. This is bad. Let's go. I want to get into more of this.
If you're going to be gay, but don't be gay and in the church too.
Be gay. Be gay, but don't be gay in the church too. So you need to get delivered before you even come to the church. Don't come to the church for deliverance. And y'all know what I believe deliverance is. Deliverance is when you can face it and not feel it. So we need you to come to this church, is based on what this leader right here is saying. We need you to come already healed to get a healing. Oh, y'all, I'm just trying to see what y'all get in the comments and help me with this one, because don't be gay in the church and outside the church. So one sin is greater than another sin. This is the stuff I'm talking about right here. When you get people who get up and they just harp on one sin, we'll say homosexuality because sometimes that's visible. You can see it in the effeminate behavior of men, you know, and many times, if we're being honest with it, sometimes that lesbian spirit is hid a little bit better than the homo. Well, it's all homosexuality, and it is all sexual immorality. But you got ladies who will say that's my best friend and stuff like that. And it's a whole lesbian relationship that don't nobody really say anything about. But it's all leading to a level of judgment. I have a problem when churches will do this kind of thing right here that this brother is doing. This right here is out of bounds. But I'm gonna watch the rest of this video.
We came outside the church, but not in the church. Like the straight folk don't know even what they sin. Like the women don't know you a faggot.
Yeah, he doesn't care about anything that he says. This is an example of not being prepared. He could have said all of what he said better. Yeah, he could have, even though it would have still been wrong. Let's go ahead and say that. He is recklessly preaching. He is wielding his words terrible, and it's dangerous. Even the level of word, the vitriol that's coming out with the level of word, with him, you know, calling the homosexual, you know, the word that he said. And it's you have a lot of pastors that just don't care. And they'll say things like, they don't like me because I'm preaching the truth. No, they don't like you because you can't preach. You're terrible with it. You preach bad. Man, you don't have to say that. Okay, let me stop, because I'll go on and on and on and on about this. This because I really care about preaching, and I really care about souls making it into heaven. This right here is not what it is. It's not, no.
Leave it outside the church.
So if your church can't handle sin, just say that. If you can't handle sin, just say that. And you know, with the whole
straight, and so is he.
Oh my God.
But is he talking about he or she? Maybe he was talking about the woman right there. Let me back it up. Maybe he's talking about the woman.
Straight, and so is he.
Oh my God.
Because we got a whole lot.
Y'all, if y'all know who this pastor is, please drop the name down in the comment section. But I believe that it's very important, because we're supposed to receive, when we go to church, you all, we want the heavens to be able to open up at our churches. But this right here is foolishness. This whole thing right here is foolish.
A whole lot. Our flowers in the church.
Now, him walking with the flowers is one thing, but while you walking with the flowers and the man come and wipe your head.
Our flowers in the church. They straight in the day and day and night. Oh, flower saints.
I know I'm laughing at this because I'm just starting to notice way more things here that probably, you know, yeah, it's a lot that's going on here that probably should be going on. Y'all noticing it too. I want you to jump in the comments and let me know what you think about this. Let's go. This is y'all let me know what you really think. I want to know what you think. Let's go.